Hello everybody, this is another unboxing video, and today I'm going to be unboxing the TurboGrafx 16 game console made by NEC. When this system came out, like 20 years ago, it was supposed to be awesome, and it was actually really quite a good system when it released. If you're ever interested, this is one of the accessories available for the TurboGrafx 16. It's called the Turbo Stick, which plugs into it, gives you that arcade feel, which was sold separately. There were other items available that were sold separately as well for the TurboGrafx 16. The arcade stick, an optional CD drive, which is now actually really hard to find these days. So if you do happen to find one, hang on to it. They're actually rather valuable. A turbo booster accessory, and a turbo tap adapter that would allow you to plug in multiple controllers into the system. So let's start with the unboxing. Okay, first, obviously, here's the box. Let's do a quick shot of the back here. It gave you some pictures of the screen quality and some other lovely things like that. Okay. Now, the TurboGrafx 16, it came packaged, the box itself was cardboard, but it came packaged in styrofoam. Let's see if I can actually get out of the box. Oh, it's being difficult. The styrofoam pieces that it was packaged in were in two clamshell style styrofoam packs. So if you ever do get one in its original box, you want to be a little more, you want to be careful when taking it out. Let's just put this down here. And here's the styrofoam, and here's the system. Wow, what a mess. Okay. Get rid of that. Alright, with the, over here, we have the, this is the adapter that plugged into the back of the system, that plugged into the back of the television, so you could hook it up to your TV. The power brick that was supplied, so you could plug it in and give it power. Came with one controller. This is your standard TurboGrafx 16 controller. It looks very much like the original Nintendo. It's got the D-pad, 1 and 2 buttons, which were reversed. They were in comparison to the original NES controller. If you remember, in the original NES controller, the A button was here and the B button was here. On the TurboGrafx 16, the 1 button is here and the 2 button is here. But you could, the kind of neat thing about it was you were able to adjust the sensitivity of the buttons by 2 switches above them, which is kind of cool. And obviously, select, and instead of start, like on the original NES controller, it says run. Kind of interesting. NEC wanted to be a little different. And here's the main unit itself, housed in plastic. And here it is. This is the TurboGrafx 16 Entertainment System. Obviously it says TurboGrafx 16 on the side. It's got the, on the front, got the power switch on the front, the pad where you plug in the controller here, and already loaded into this particular unit, I have a copy of the game that came sold with the TurboGrafx 16, Keith Courage. If any of it's called Keith Courage in the Alpha Zones. If anyone ever actually remembers this game, it was actually really, really fun. I spent hours playing this. And just got some little notes and warnings on the back of the cartridge itself. Don't bend, drop, or subject to shock. Keep away from static electricity, heat, water, dry sunlight. And please put back into the case after you play. This particular style of media was called a HU card, or HU card. And that's the format that the TurboGrafx 16 used for their games, which just slid into the front like so. It was a front slot loading system. They used the cards. And the back was actually removable. If you ever get a unit like this, you could take the back off, and what this gave you access to was the AC adapter. I guess that's where you plug it in, but the neat thing about it is it has this huge slot right here. And as an accessory for the TurboGrafx 16, you were able to purchase a unit that plugged into the back that improved the graphics of the unit, as far as if memory serves me correctly. I don't remember how well that accessory sold or how many they made, but it was a novel and actually quite an interesting idea that NEC came out with when they released the TurboGrafx 16. So yeah, that's the unit, and it was basically, it sold well. There were a couple of games like Bonk's Adventure that sold better than others. Keith Courage obviously sold really well because, like I said, it came bundled with the unit when you bought it. And yeah, that's the TurboGrafx 16. If you have any questions or comments, please post them, and I will see you in my next unboxing video. See you later.